Hello, welcome to the creator of beauty. Today we're going to analyze Angelina Jolie's hair, so let's begin. Okay, Angelina Jolie have been one of the most influential people I have ever seen in either in movies or any other interviews that she does. Well, we see here how Angelina in one of the recent trailers for her movie Eternals, she is blonde, but it's my professional opinion that she doesn't look that well being blonde. And why is that? Well, we all remember this Angelina Jolie's image, which is obviously wow, she looks beautiful in here. The particular case with this is that when she started to work with Ted Gibson is one of the most well-known and most important hairstylists in the hair industry right now. The hairstylist that is charging at this moment around of $2,000 per haircut. He said in an interview that when he started to work with Angelina, he decided to make her look and make her hair look warmer, and well, it worked. For sure it worked. I wanted to recommend you the products that I use today, but everybody's recommending products right now. These products they are not sponsored. I've seen the benefits in my skin. Okay, those products are from the brand The Ordinary. Many of you know that brand, and I mixed niacinamide and buffet and hyaluronic acid and put into my skin to help me to create more collagen. And besides that, I am using these skin products with retin-A that you need to see my video about the retin-A plus some other products and their different explanations and how they work in the skin. Right here we see how Angelina has this specific bone structure, which is really well known, plus the lips and the eyes. And here we notice how using an updo you can enhance, or she can enhance, the long neck, and at the same time get an elegant and classic look. Her natural hair color is blended with chocolate brown, which is beautiful. And here I noticed the previous highlights probably done with some balayage technique that can allow the hairstylist to blend all the colors. I see here in this area, for example, how the middles of the hair have been treated with ashy color, but at the same time not super dark. That can definitely create a contrast. Angelina kind of washes away her beauty when she is blonde. I mean, she will continue being a beautiful woman. Definitely the eyes and the lips, and the bone structure in general is something that, I don't know, probably in person this looks way better. But here with this particular picture, I think in some other pictures that I have seen, that she definitely doesn't look so good being blonde. What do you think? I mean, I don't know, there's something about it that I don't know, I can call the Angelina Jolie effect, when someone has some kind of features and darkers her hair, so we know, or we see that, or we kind of notice that when she has darker hair, there's something about it that gives her some kind of a strength that she uses. But at the same time, she knows, or the hairstylist know, how to soften the image a little bit. Doing hair is, is really difficult. It's a complicated thing. This is not a criticism for the hairstylist or her as a character, so let's take that in account. But I could suggest to the person that created these highlights that the roots could be blended a little bit more, because here we see some demarcation lines, and that happens when you put the brush a little bit too flat. So we got some marks, and we notice it, for example, in here or here. Okay, This definitely could be blended even more, and to keep this other effect, which is way more blended. This area I think could be darker just a little bit. This area here, it's darker than this area here. But well, I don't know. Maybe this approach could be a little bit, in my opinion, could be a little bit more blended. This is a particular case because with this picture, this is really common for clients to get roots like this. She is showing a little bit of her natural hair color, which is probably, it looks to me here in this picture that this is dark brown. And here I noticed a really common problem that some people could have when they have this kind of dark hair color, but at the same time they are letting the hair grow, or they are using some other previous hair color that, well, as the contrast in here, we see this demarcation line. And how this demarcation line can be faded? Well, with some color melt technique. I could recommend here with a potential client that has this, but at the same time they don't want to get rid of the whole hair color, but at the same time this person wants, well, this line blended. I could recommend some medium brown or something like that, but just to deposit color in this area, not here. And here, this area, it's advisable not to lift it, but here in the middle, you know, and apply it a little bit of the roots with a special movement of the brush. This is a beautiful effect. As I told you, this is a blended effect, and you can get that here. This picture, let's notice, well, obviously you will all notice this, but we're not going to talk about this. I don't know how this happened, but talk to you about this beautiful hair color right here. The brand that, well, the hairstylist is using definitely helps, but I think, in my professional opinion, this is like number 6, probably, with some golden and brown undertones, some chocolate undertones that could contain a little bit of gold and a little bit of red, but that depends on the formula. Okay, with different hair brands, definitely this could vary. I could leave you, and I will leave you down here in the description, similar hair color to this, which is, you know, beautiful. I wanted to show you this picture of Bella Hadid, and we see here how she has the eyes, the shape of the face and everything, but how the black hair definitely enhanced that. And I call this the Angelina Jolie effect. I think that she looks way better when she has dark hair, you know, kind of enhance the eyes, enhance the body structure, and gives her some kind of a strength and some kind of gothic look that, for example, in this picture we see here in Salt, for the Salt picture, or sorry, for the Salt movie, we see here how she played this character that needed to be stronger. So definitely this is a metaphor, wearing your hair black, that definitely I have used during the years to become myself even stronger. With this picture in particular, I notice how she uses a wig here, and, well, you don't believe me? Watch this clip. With this case, I wanted to show you this specific picture of Kendall Jenner, right? And Rosie Huntington Whiteley. She looks beautiful being blonde, right? But as soon as she darkens her hair, there's something about it that, you know, I noticed that she looks way better being blonde. Kind of the opposite that happens to Kendall Jenner. So this is the Angelina Jolie effect. She looks way better when her hair is darker, or well, when she's brunette. They all change the hair colors of models. And you see here, this is a wig, you know? And Angelina, she's familiar with wigs. I have similar hair color in the eyes with Kendall Jenner, but I don't think I could look good with this. I mean, obviously she does. Why? Because part of the hair color that is being left here creates a triangle with the eyebrows and connects with the eyes, and yeah, you can make it work when a client wants to be this blonde, but this client has, I don't know, brunette eyebrows or brown eyes. Some of the dark hair needs to be blended with, I don't know, to create this kind of effect. Okay, this is Gigi Hadid. She's well known for being, you know, blonde, but here she's brunette. Again, I think she looks way better being blonde, and she looks way better being brunette. The same happens with Angelina Jolie. Again, she's using her color, her hair color, to contrast with the dresses, the black dresses that she uses. We notice here how her hair color is way more warm, and the lips, you know, and the dress. This color palette definitely it's way more into the warm side. And here, for example, the color palette is more on the cool side. Even though this is a wig for this character, the color palettes can be used to enhance a certain look. In this case, for example, I think they well apply some filters, probably the lenses and some other things, but the wig or the hair color of the wig is way well, it's ashy, it's pretty much it's cold. Let's notice here how she uses this hair color. This is a beautiful hair color, and complements with this lipstick, and at the same time, you know, this is a complement for the dress and the eyes. This will provide her with femininity and a classic look. With this look in particular, let's notice how she puts the hair behind the ears and behind the neck, in the back. Okay, this is to enhance the dress, enhance the shoulder, to enhance the collarbone, and to enhance the jewels, the earrings. This provides her a very feminine look. With this one in particular, well, I see here, for example, a difference with this picture and this picture. This picture looks more like a really dark brown. And I see here how this is lighter. I think that this is for the first movie. They wanted to get rid of the black hair color that she's been applying for years and years and years. With this movie in general, I noticed how she has some of her natural hair color with some kind of demarcation line, and in the middles and in the end it's black. Again, she allows herself to use black. I see here how she is wearing pixie cut, and you can wear that if you have the bone structure that allows it. Here, well, I like this hair color on her, but probably the picture I've received some kind of alteration or something. But here we notice how she allows herself to wear two different dress colors. Here she's wearing white, here she's wearing black, but the element, the differentiation element could be definitely the hair. The hair here was super warm. Why? Because if she wears black and she is using, I don't know, a color like, let's say, I don't know, something like this, you know, well, maybe she won't look that good, but in my opinion, I think that she looks good in, you know, most part of the hair colors that she uses, except when she's being super blonde. Okay, this hair accessory looks beautiful, so it kind of match with my sunglasses, right? Here again we see how she allows herself to wear black, but I think she loves it. I think she loves black, pretty much like I do. Again, using the hair to enhance the bust, to enhance the dress, to enhance, you know, her neck, her collarbones and everything. This is one of the recent pictures. It was took in Paris, I believe. Here we see, for example, how the roots and the rest of the hair color have been blended. Quite the opposite with this other one where you see, you know, a little bit of the demarcation. This color in particular, I think it's okay, but I think it's the limit. When she goes lighter than this, I don't know, there's something about it that kind of washes her away. For example, look this, or look this, or well, this picture, I mean, could be, I don't know, maybe in person could look better, but I think definitely when she darkens her hair, I don't know, look at her beauty. I mean, she's a beautiful woman, no criticize to her or either her team, for sure. You know, trying is the best. You know, when you try something and you decide you don't like it, well, you can become your next level. Here we see, for example, how she has short hair, probably for a role or something, in the contrast with this hair where basically the hair goes away and enhance the dress, and part of this is the lipstick and the hair that, you know, is not taking the whole protagonism, but at the same time, you know, helps and frames the face, but it doesn't get the whole attention out of her face and dress. I see how she takes advantage of the updos to enhance the jaw, the bone structure, jewels, you know, the beautiful neck that she has. Again, you know, this is how she looks on a profile. I think, in my opinion, this is too warm for her. This is probably, I mean, could be the lights, could be the lenses or something, but I kind of like when she is pretty much something in the middle, like here, like this beautiful hair color, or this. I think that when she goes super warm, for example, a color like this, I mean, this is Bella Hadid for sure, but I don't know, for example, like this, or like this, or even, let's say a little bit like, well, this is fine, this is still fine. You know, this is obviously not a criticism for her team, but I think that a classic look like this beautifies her a lot. Another classic look, this brown hair color contrast with the black hair. Here we see, for example, how she is wearing a blonde wig, and this is a very, very expensive wig, I'm pretty sure, you know. It looked really natural in the movie. What do you think? You know? And this other picture, what about this? I don't know. Kinda, I don't know, it kinda make her look like a plain Jane, you know? I mean, she looks beautiful. Look at the eyes, the bone structure, the nose, the lips, everything. But I don't know, when you see, for example, a picture like this, I don't know, enhance the eyes, or even this. We all remember this. I mean, I like it. But for this, I don't know, it's just a matter of taste. This one, for example, looks way more powerful, and part of that is the hair. The hair, when you contrast the hair with the eyes, you can create something, I don't know, beautiful look. Down here in the comments, I will leave you some links to different hair products that me as a hairstylist can definitely recommend. Don't you hate when, for example, you, I don't know, receive a recommendation for somebody else and then you get the product and you don't like it, and you understand this person was recommending the product because it was sponsored, just because, you know, and well, that is not nice. And me as a hairstylist, I can definitely recommend you products that definitely work. And those aren't sponsored. So I am doing it just because I believe in the products that I recommend. Not everybody has to be blonde. Not everybody has to be, you know, super bleached and, you know, suffering because of, you know, the flyaways and everything. Definitely you can achieve looks like this, you know, not necessarily, you know, something super dark, but something like this, and complementing the hair with the makeup that definitely helps you. Well, not this obviously. Well, it's useful. Even if you don't want to go super light like this, you can, you know, wear something like this if you have, well, if you want it, or looks good on you. Around this area, it's too light, and here looks kind of dark. Again, that could be an effect of picture of the lens or whatever. But if you are getting an effect like this area and probably around this area, they could be blended. I think this particular picture in the ends, she has a lot of black hair dyeing for sure. In the middles, the hair dyeing is kind of, you know, fading away. And here I see here how she's more into the brunette side, so the ends are darker. Probably I don't know, this is around Tomb Raider movie when she was getting rid of the black hair color that, well, she used for probably a long time. A beautiful picture with bands that complements her square jaw. You know, this is when you provide to a woman's face some kind of curves, for example waves or something like that, that helps you to or that helps the woman to, you know, create some femininity, and that definitely is beautiful. And again, for the face, we see here again with some kind of curves around it, some kind of rounded shapes around it. It provides natural movement around the face, especially that she has a square jaw. Here with this picture, I wanted to show you how the black hair color can, I don't know, make look a person with this kind of features, you know, with some kind of feline features. Definitely the dark hair color can enhance that. Again, she uses the bangs to soften this area, and you can do the same too, even though her hair is back in the neck. By creating some rounded shapes here and here and here in the bangs and everything, you can put your hair back and to soften the whole look, especially for a strong forehead and a strong jaw. Here, I think this is a wig. This is for the movie Hacker. I didn't watch this movie, I don't know, but I think this is a really not good looking wig. Looks kind of plastic in this picture, I might be wrong. She's been familiar with wigs, especially, well, we see here, for example, even though she looks beautiful with, I don't know, almost everything. In this case, I don't think she does it. I think with this specific picture, again, some filters could have been applied to make the color palette look into the colder side, probably. Again, some other picture, her being blonde, and this could look maybe a little bit better, but I don't know, even with the mask, the eyes stands out when she has dark hair. Again, beautiful dress with beautiful, makeup and everything, And well, this is the power of hair, You can transform from a plain Jane to something else, right? Look. Look how she, for example, blended her natural colors. Probably, I think she has, well, here we see some grays around her face. But even though, well, we see here some grays, the hairstylist, that Gibson probably, is blending all of these really, 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 really well, She's definitely a fan of black. She allows herself to continue using black, but the hair, you can do that. You can contrast that, and well, we see here, for example, probably this is around the same age. I don't know, but even here, she doesn't have a lot of hair, but the dark hair looks way better than longer hair and blonde. She's like a rebel. She knows that. You all know that. Right? I don't know. I love this. Here, two classic looks when she was younger and then later on. But again, I don't think she looks good being blonde. I mean, it's not that she looks terrible or something. Of course not, but I don't know. The dark hair could have that, or brown hair could have that beautiful effect, It beautifies you, or it just doesn't, Look, pregnant, amazing, beautiful. Again, beautiful. She's wearing black and allowing herself to wear that black, but, contrasting again with the hair color. Again, a little bit, well, this is a little bit darker, I think, when she was younger, Another example of how Bella Hadid, and this is a special case because according to some experts, she, probably got some, surgery in the whole face, probably. But the dark hair definitely helps to enhance these kind of features. Again, blonde, this is a really, really, really natural wig that she used in here, and my expert eye can know this is a wig for sure. This is. These two styles are kind of similar, you see? But for sure, this is a wig. Again, this is another wig, I think. This looks so plastic back in the day. This might be in the, I think this is 1996 or something, right? And well, this is a recent one. You see the power of wigs. The more expensive a wig is, the more natural it will look. So some people won't notice it, but there are wigs that you can attach or glue and then to put makeup on it, and there's a lot of wig brands, some kind of lace in the front, and yeah, it's amazing, the wig industry, how evolved. See here again, she's using a wig, as we know, where she integrated her natural hair color, with no demarcation lines. You see here. Let's notice here how for this runway, Gigi Hadid, which is, we all know her as a blonde, I think she looks way better as a blonde, in contrast with Kendall Jenner. And here, let's notice how these wigs, these are wigs. You see here, for example, the lace. Look at the roots. Here in this area, you see? Nobody has perfect aligned follicles. You see? This is because this is a wig, okay? We kind of see a little bit of the edge in here. And again, this is a wig too. Nobody has these follicles, perfect aligned follicles. You see? This is another example of Bella Hadid, and you see here, for example, how her hair definitely when she is that blonde, or I don't know, with a light hair color, definitely washes away her beauty. This is a beautiful shot. I think this is from a movie. And again, beautiful eyes. And well, guys, after this, you will understand how Angelina definitely gave us different looks during the years, how a dark hair color could look better in some people and some people definitely don't. Well, and this is the example how Angelina changed her hair during the years, either blonde or with dark hair. We all love this woman. This one in particular, this hair color, looks good, but I think it ages her. It's a particular thing with this hair color in particular. I might be wrong. I think this is too light for her, but well, she's using this to contrast with the dress. Again, we see here around the face how she blended and used a little bit of probably some old highlights that she had, and some of the warm colors could be beautiful on her for sure, but come on guys, what do you think? Let me know. I think that it gives her and provides the dark color in specific with her, provides her with some kind of mystery. You see, for example, in this movie, even though this looks way natural, and forgive me for the quality of this picture, but again, I don't know, she looks way better with dark hair, you know? Not super light. What do you think? Well, this doesn't look good, I'm sorry. And well, this is all for the video. Remember, I'm going to provide you with some links with some beauty products to maintain the firmness of your oval of your face, to help you to create more collagen under the eyes. The Ordinary, it's a really well-known brand, even though this is not sponsored, but I wanted to provide you some recommendations. And besides that, I wanted to provide you some recommendations, some styling products that, again, these aren't sponsored, but this is a recommendation for a real hairstylist, not someone that is doing hair in the internet and just recommending her products just because. So in the description you will have all those links, and I hope you like this video, comment this video, subscribe, all of that, you will know that. So have fun and bye. And well, before you go, remember, you are the creator of beauty.